I'm Kristen Vandersnick with the South Dakota Farm Bureau, and I'm here today at the State Fair with Don and Marlene Goetz, and they have just received an award for being a century farm, and we're happy to visit with them today and hear some stories about their place. So, Don, can you tell us a little bit about where your farm is located?
Akaska, a lot of people have trouble with that name, but it's just like Alaska with a K in it, and it's located in southern Walworth County, about halfway between the towns of Gettysburg and Mobridge.
Okay, very good. Well, tell us a little bit about how your farm got started, and was it your great-grandfather, is that correct?
My great-grandfather and my grandpa and grandma shortly after that. My great-grandpa had lost his wife, so he was alone. They came from Ukraine, southern Russia, so we're Germans from Russia actually, and they came to this country to find better things and more freedom. Freedom to worship, freedom to farm the way they wanted to farm.
Yep, absolutely. And you were telling me earlier that there's, in your area, there's kind of a community of people from a similar background, is that right?
Oh, very much so. When I was a little kid, I'd hear lots of German speaking. I can understand it and speak it somewhat, but pretty much everyone was from that particular area.
Okay, very good. And did you bring some photos today that you'd like to share with us? I think you've got some here of your great-grandpa and then your grandpa's family.
This is my great-grandpa, Christian Goetz.
Okay, we'll hold this up.
Senior.
Okay.
Yeah, senior. Like I said, he was a pretty lonesome old guy. He came, by himself and had a hard time enduring by himself, but he toughed it out. Passed away in 1924, so I never got to know him.
Okay. And then you have another picture here that shows the entire family. Could you pull that one up for us, Don? Okay.
Entire family. I'm thinking it was maybe in the late teens when it was taken. I'm guessing my dad was born in 1908, so he's maybe 12, 13, 14 years old on that picture. But some of this family, part of this family, I believe the four older ones were born in the other country, in the southern Ukraine, and migrated along with them. They lived in one-room shanty. That was their homestead home till they had got a sod house built. So it was not very easy going with a family and not very many conveniences in those days.
That's absolutely right. These pioneers endured a lot on the prairie. I can't even imagine all the things they went through. That's
really true. We can't even imagine what it was like. We just can't. It was just to be able to endure it. It was the bad winters and whatever came with it, the years of the flu and just so many things was really hard.
Yep, absolutely. Now, Marlene, when did you marry into this family? How long have you and Don been married?
1967.
1967, very good. And tell me a little bit about your family. And do you have children living close by?
One daughter lives on our place, on our land. The other daughter lives north of Java.
Speak up.
And do you have any grandchildren?
Yes, the daughter that lives on the farm with us there has two daughters, a freshman and a sophomore. So those are actually fifth and sixth generations coming up there.
That's very remarkable. I bet you're very, very proud of having so many generations live on the place.
We sure are. We couldn't be any happier with them nearby.
Very good. Now, is there a special story or something you'd like to share with us today about your family's history?
Well, there's a lot of special stories, but we still have the shanty or the shack that was their home. It's pretty run down, but it's still on our place. And there was a lot of good stories came throughout all those years, reminiscing with my uncles, and I better not start repeating. It could go on for a long time.
That's right. I know it's hard to pick just one, and I know you're very passionate about the history and keeping that alive. I think we'll close the interview now due to the heat, but you've been troopers to be out here with us today. Congratulations again. And again, I'm here with Don and Marlene Goetz from Akaska, South Dakota. And congratulations, and I'm proud to be reporting for Ag America TV.